But this is like, holy moly, full coverage. Whoa, like you are wearing makeup.
Rufus, boy, let me love. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy. I just no. Rufus, boy, let me love.
Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning into my channel. Today I am going to be doing a demo / review on the YSL All Hours Foundation. So if you would like to see my thoughts, just keep on watching. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this foundation if you've tried it, and give this video a thumbs up if you would like me to sample some other foundations as well. So as usual, I'm starting off with my LA Girl Pro Concealer just to conceal the dark spots that are around my chin and my neck. Now I am going to go ahead and apply the foundation. I will say that it does have a scent, but I'll talk a little bit more about that at the end. I'm applying this with a round top kabuki brush, and I'm mixing the shades B70 and B80. So clearly I'm going in with a heavy hand at first, and I advise you to not go in with a heavy hand at first, and I'll tell you why at the end. So now I'm mixing the B80 in, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with that brush, and then I'm going to go over it with a sponge as well. So I'm looking a little bit too red, so I go in with some more B80, but I found myself just layering product on top of product on top of product. So now I'm going in with the sponge to try and sheer it out, and I feel like you can just see like the calmest panic in my face because I'm like, I can't fix this. So definitely if you're using this foundation, you do not need a lot, but again, I'll explain that more so in the review at the end. So yeah, I'm trying to save it as much as I can, but it is a little difficult. But I will say that the finish is beautiful. Like, I love that it's not super matte, and I love that it's not super dewy either. That finish is bomb. So after I blend it out with a sponge, I'm literally like a pilot and the cockpit is on fire and I'm just pushing random buttons. So I'm going in with this brush just to try to take some product off of my face because I went a little bit too ham. Then I'm going back in with the sponge to try and blend that out a little bit. So again, finish A+, but your girl has way too much foundation on her face. So now I'm doing my usual concealer, my highlighting, my contouring. So I am going to fast forward through this part and you will hear my thoughts about this foundation in the end. Also, I don't want to chase the wrong rabbit, but I will let you know that I have adopted a new contour and highlighting routine. So if you guys want a video on that, just give this video a thumbs up or let me know down in the comments section.
Rufus, boy, let me love. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy. I just no. Rufus, boy, let me love. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy. I just no. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy. I just no. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy. I just no. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy. I just no. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy. I just no. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy. I just no. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy. I just no. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy. I just no. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy. I just Caught up in my tape. Don't care what you said of me, I'ma bite your feelings out. I miss you in the basement, but your brother was a good substitute for you. And if you love me, but you never let me go. When the roof was on fire, you never let me know. Say you're sorry, honey, but you never really show me. And I can leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy, what you know. Rufus, boy, let me love, without ever letting you know. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy, what you know. Rufus, boy, let me love, without ever letting you know. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy, what you know. Rufus, boy, let me love, without ever letting you know. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy, what you know. Without ever letting you know. Caught up in my tape. Caught up in my tape. Just like money when I speak. Caught up in my tape. And I missed you in the basement. Yeah. Caught up in my tape. Bodies on the pavement. And if you love me, but you never let me go. And the roof was on fire, you never let me know. Say you're sorry, honey, but you never really show me.
So I'm just going to put the finishing touches on my face. I'm going to finish up with my highlighter, my eyeliner, lashes, and lips, and I will be right back for a review. Okay, so wholly full coverage, first of all. Wholly thick foundation, second of all. All right, so as far as what this foundation claims to do, I will make sure that I list all the claims down in the description box. But what initially caught me was the fact that it's full coverage. You guys know I love a full coverage face. I'm either going to do full coverage makeup or I'm not going to wear makeup at all. All right, so the foundation shades that I use in the YSL All Hours are B70 and B80. I thought that B70 was a little bit too light and too yellow, and B80 was a little bit too red and too dark. So usually if that happens in a foundation, I'll mix them both together evenly and I'll get my perfect shade. Now with this one, I will say that I'm more on the B70 side than the B80 side. As you can see from the video, I think that the B80 was like super, super red. Also, you should know this foundation has a super, super, super strong scent to it. It's very, it doesn't smell bad, but it's very perfumey, if perfumey is a word, but it has like a strong perfume scent to it. So if that's not your thing, or if you have super sensitive skin, I don't know how that's going to affect your skin, but anything with a high fragrance lets me know that there's some chemical behind it. So if that's going to affect your skin in any negative way, I would probably stay away from this foundation. Now, one thing I will say is if you're looking for full coverage, this definitely gives you full coverage. And I think that for a full coverage foundation, for it to not be like a super matte foundation, I think is really good. What I will say is that I personally think that I used a little bit too much because I underestimated the foundation. So it is definitely like creasing up in my smile lines. It's creasing up on my forehead, which I'm not a fan of. Like, it's very tacky as well to the touch. So I had to really go over it with setting powder to just ease some of that tackiness. So if you're a person that doesn't like the feel of foundation on your face, you will not like this foundation. And I love, now trust me, I love, love, love an absolute full coverage cake face, but this is just way too much for me. Like I have clients today, so I need to go out in public like this. But otherwise, I would not want to go out in public like this. I feel like it's cakey, it's tacky, it's heavy. The smell, and I think this is just me getting annoyed, but even the smell started to annoy me. Now, I can't smell it now on my skin necessarily, but when you're applying it, you can definitely smell that scent. And again, it doesn't stink, but it is very, very, very strong. The fact that it is settling in my lines does not make me feel that great. Like I might go in with some more powder and like, I don't want to keep layering powder on top of it, but I don't know how to save this except to just wash it off and start over. Again, I think I'm going to do a part 2 to this video, but one thing that I will say is that I have so much makeup on that it's making me uncomfortable. I feel like when I go outside, I'm just going to melt away, and I don't like that feeling. So we'll see how I like it when I go in with a lighter hand and not as much foundation. So if you do decide to give this foundation a try, I would probably use 1/2 or even 1/4 of what you normally do, because if you go in with the same amount of foundation that you use for a medium coverage foundation, you're going to end up like me and it's going to be way too much. So yeah, I genuinely want to like this, but I just looking at my forehead, and I don't know if it's picking it up on camera, but just looking at my forehead and seeing how much it's settling into the lines on my forehead, I do not like it. And the next time that I try it, I'm probably going to use a different primer just to see if that does anything. But right now, I'm not a fan at all. And I genuinely want to like this foundation because I think that there are a couple of other good reviews on it on YouTube, but right now it's not working for me. I'm really disappointed. I'm disappointed that I don't like my makeup, and I'm disappointed that I don't like this foundation. Anyway, let me know. Be sure to let me know what you guys think about the foundation if you've tried it already. You can even let me know what you think about it on me. Let me know how it's coming across on camera in your eyes. I'm definitely open to that. But as always, give this video a thumbs up if you'd like me to review some other foundations. Let me know down in the comment section, A, if you've tried this foundation and what you think about it, and B, what are some other foundations that you guys would like to see me try. But as always, thank you for tuning into my channel, and I will see you in the next one.
I'm in love, boy, what you know.